Hello and welcome to another edition of Pakati TV. I'm Pakati editor Jonty and I'm joined by Sam Owalabi to discuss the weekend's English Premier League action. We have a very sad and depressed Sam today because we'll start with that because Manchester City went down to Norwich 3-2. Very surprising result, I think, for everyone, and probably most for you. You couldn't have seen that coming, Sam.
When I saw how the game was going, I was really concerned. Look, at first I thought, this is going to be an easy one for us, and I think it just shows what Premier League stands for. Anyone can take it. So and unfortunately, I wouldn't want to give us an excuse. We are missing Laporte. Our defense is not really in good shape right now. And Guardiola has made some recommendations, some changes, which we might also be looking at for tonight for the Champions League. I think we've taken the lesson. We've learned the hard way. Unfortunately, it looks like we've just handed the Premier League title to Liverpool if they cruise all the way to the top. Yeah.
I think that's a little bit pessimistic, Sam, given that there's still a long way to go. But certainly, credit to Norwich. They stuck to their game plan under their coach Daniel Falco. They play a nice brand of passing football, and they've stuck to that. A lot of teams might have gone too defensive and would probably have lost that game. So I think that's something to credit Norwich with. Liverpool picked up another win. They seem to just march on and on and on. They went a goal down to Newcastle, but Sadio Mane soon sorted that out. Obviously, a bit of a blow for them that they lost in the Champions League last night to Napoli. But yeah, they're marching on in England.
I think what happened in Napoli last night is, for them, it just shows that Liverpool is also not invincible. They're humans, and they made a few mistakes. But I'm just feel very worried. But back to Premier League, I do not really think anyone can stop them. And I think they're playing Chelsea next, and Chelsea's got to really work hard. And I think they don't really have a very good record with Chelsea. So if Chelsea can just assist us in stopping this moving train, I'll really be happy.
On Chelsea, it's going to be tough. They did get a very good result against Wolves in the Premier League 5-2. Tammy Abraham with a hat-trick, 7 goals in 3 games. The youngster's doing well. Mason Mount, another one. He might be injured after last night's Champions League loss to Valencia, so that would be a blow. But I do think Chelsea have too many problems really to beat Liverpool, and that's coming from a Chelsea fan. They got too many problems at the back. Although they were, until Napoli last night, they were probably the best team to play Liverpool this season because they did run them very close in the Super Cup and probably were the better team. And N'Golo Kante was certainly the best player on the pitch in that game, and it'll depend on, I think, a little bit on whether he can recover from injury in time for the game this weekend. Okay, moving to, just to finish off, maybe Arsenal. Another disappointing result for Arsenal. They just seem to have this knack. There's a lot of fans that I see on social media who are, furious and want Emery out already. I think the hashtag is trending, as they say. It is trending. And they're just upset with him. It's not good enough, is it? Really?
I think we should still give Emery a chance. I think it's still too early to decide if he should go or not. And also, I think the fans now they're really out of patience, and for the trends and the memes, I've seen a lot of reaction from the fans. They just want him to go. But I think the management of Arsenal needs to really think twice about listening to the fans or really looking at the squad critically and looking at Emery's record as well. I think he deserves a chance, and I think maybe give him a few more games, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 more games to see how they perform. I think it's too early to decide if Emery should leave or stay. For me, in my opinion, I think he should stay. And I think the team they made a few mistakes here and there, but I would not want to mention the team that he got from Chelsea is not performing so well, and I think it's also sort of disappointing as well.
You can name David Luiz. We all know at Chelsea about David Luiz and his defensive bloopers. He's a great player. I loved him when he was at Chelsea, but he is prone to error or 7 in a season. Okay, finish off maybe just actually with Tottenham and Man U bouncing back with wins. Man U needed that against Leicester, and Tottenham certainly needed that. And they gave Crystal Palace, slightly surprising, the margin of victory, but they were 4-0 up by half time, so those two sides back on track.
I think that was some sort of like a lucky game. It's something, I mean, well, sometimes it's a luck, but I think United needs to be very, very careful. They can rely on luck or chances or things like that. I feel like they were losing that game, and not because I'm a City fan, I want United to lose, but okay, maybe I do, but I think they also need to put their house in order. And the league has started, and the league now I know it might be too early to start taking sides to decide who's going to go to the top, but everybody is going up. I'm looking at what Norwich did to City. If Norwich should play United, for an example, they would not even have a leg to stand on. And I think they need to fix whatever needs to be fixed and start winning games. And if it's a draw or a win, the consistency, I'm not sure. I'm not really so convinced with United. I'm not sure if they have what it takes to perform so well this time around. But yeah, not so much to talk about United. Yeah,
maybe just to give United fans something to smile about. They did win the game, and David De Gea has signed a new contract, so he's obviously a top-class goalkeeper. So for them, it's a good thing that he's signed. Although some people might, given Man United's current situation, doubt De Gea's ambitions. But I think if Man United can get back to the top, he'll have made the right choice, obviously. Okay, that wraps it up for another week of Picati TV. Please do like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and please do join us next time. Thanks very much.